Good morning, TGIM, week 2 of December. And if you're into the Advent stuff, we had hope last week. We're into looking for peace this week. But sometimes it's hard to find that peace when you have doubts, right? You're working on goals, you're working on things that you want to achieve and accomplish. But then you have these doubts that kind of creep in, or this feeling that you really don't want to do or be something or someone in a certain situation. And sometimes it's hard to deal with that. The key is, though, if you want some peace, you gotta feel what you feel, acknowledge it, and don't resist it. And here's the kicker, because a lot of times when we have these obstacles or doubts, they're little messages, messages from within, from the little voice in our head or the universe that's telling us something about where we might need a little more preparation, maybe, or a little more focus to overcome what's causing the doubt or what's causing that ill feeling of some sort. So if you can look at these things that happen in a way that is constructive, in other words, it's a clue from the universe, from your inner self that says, work on that, fix that, and then when you can work on those things in a kind of positive way, then you can find solutions without this weight that's weighing in on you. It's like Edison, of course, he figured out 1,000 ways not to make a light bulb, and that's the way he was thinking about it. And he kept going, and knew that this wasn't going to work. Let's try something else. So you gotta not be deterred or derailed by these things that happen and just work on that persistence muscle again. Sound familiar? So that you can breathe and refocus and then act. There's a great quote by Marc Aurelius that says, "The impediment to action actually advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." There are clues for us to where to put some focus so that we can get through these so-called obstacles, right? What do you think? Maybe can help in the journey that we're having, because it is a journey and we're always going to have these things. So it's no use getting all upset or depressed about them. It's normal, but they're signs. They're actually guideposts for us to work through. So welcome them, embrace them, and see them for what they can be for us, like stepping stones or silver linings, so that we can be and do and have and give our very best versions in as positive and optimistic a way as we can, so that we can lift ourselves and help lift each other and all those around us. Sound cool? Sound great? You can do this. All we got to do is keep smiling, keep the faith, and be at peace. What do you say? Have a great week mulling over all that information and have yourselves a great one, cheering and chowing.